It's the holiday season, a time for cheer, family, and Imperial Walkers? The Gingerbread AT-AT Walker, or an AT-AT, whatever you want to call it, is the big surprise hit of the year for the LEGO Star Wars line in 2025. Despite being a holiday themed set, it's on back order on the LEGO website until late January of 2026. The success of this set has come as somewhat of a surprise to me at least, given the relative disinterest people seem to have when it came to the last holiday themed LEGO Star Wars set, in the form of the Millennium Falcon holiday diorama, although there is an explanation for that I think, and it's Gingerbread Darth Vader. I'll get to talking about him a little bit later on, but first, I want to take a closer look at this delectable treat of a gingerbread cladding Imperial Walker. Aside from being a novel concept for the LEGO Star Wars lineup, this set is executed, or should I say baked, to perfection. I quite enjoyed the build experience, and I think that a large part of that is thanks to this set not making use of the greys and darker colours that we so often see in LEGO Star Wars sets. Another reason that I enjoyed the build was the inclusion of numerous nods to the holiday season included across the set. Opening up the panels in the midsection of the Walker reveals a cozy interior adorned with apt decorations for the season. There's a chair for our included minifigure, I'm getting to him I swear, to take a seat and drink some hot chocolate by the fire, and hidden in the back are some nicely brick-built presents. Moving back out to the exterior, there is a string of lights to be found on both sides of the midsection, alongside some white tile pieces representing icing that is critical to the structural integrity of the Gingerbread Walker. Some nice dollops of icing can also be found along the four leg pieces holding our hulking holiday walker aloft, with some great parts usage on the feet representing some melted icing, topped off with some pretty bows of course. The legs do offer some decent posability thanks to their Technic assembly, but I have found them to be a little delicate when handling the walker, so just be careful that you don't break off the walker's legs and have it end up like poor Gingy from Shrek. In terms of overall size, this set is obviously dwarfed by the larger AT-AT playsets that we're used to seeing from LEGO, but given the price you're paying here, combined with the novelty factor of this set, I think that the smaller scale was absolutely the right call. Heading to the, head of the Walker, there is a terrifying assortment of weaponry to be found, in the form of candy cane cannons on the side of the head, as well as some ski poles in place of the usual heavy laser cannons. The head on this iteration of the Walker does not offer any real posability at all, with the build for its neck keeping it fixed in place, which is a little bit disappointing. The cockpit does open up, but there really isn't much space in there to fit a minifigure in, which is a bit annoying but not the end of the world, because it would be a real shame to hide this guy away. Gingerbread Darth Vader is one of the most unique minifigures that the LEGO Star Wars team has ever seen. This may not come as a surprise to you, but I love this minifigure. The printing to represent the icing on Vader's suit is great, with maybe the only nitpick I can think of being that his arms aren't printed like on the regular Vader minifigure, but honestly that doesn't bother me at all. I'm just sure some people out there will be annoyed by that. Underneath the helmet is a blank minifigure headpiece, which again doesn't bother me personally, as I would rather display him with his helmet on anyway. Gingerbread Vader's included accessories are a standard red lightsaber, as well as a cookie with some on-theme icing and coloured sprinkles. I would have liked to see some sort of different spin given to the lightsaber with this set, and I personally think that a candy cane lightsaber of some sort would have been a nice touch. Arguably best of all when it comes to this holiday incarnation of Vader is the cape piece, which complements the rest of the figure brilliantly. The icing and little dots added throughout are just perfect. Gingerbread Darth Vader is easily one of the best minifigures of the year for me, but let me know your thoughts on him with a comment. Despite the brilliance of our beautifully crafted confectionery themed villain, I can't help but think that for the €60 price tag, it would have been nice for at least one other minifigure to get the gingerbread treatment. Maybe a Stormtrooper would have been a good choice. Given that this set is on back order on LEGO's website currently and is quite difficult to find in stores, people have been willing to pay a lot over its retail price, which I would very much discourage you from doing if you want this set and do not have it already. Rather than giving those filthy scalpers your hard-earned money, I would suggest trying to have a little bit of patience. If you really do want this set and it's not just hype that's getting you all excited about it, ordering it from the LEGO website while it's on back order will guarantee that you do get it. And while I know that it might be disappointing getting it after the holiday season is over, I can assure you that it will be far less disappointing than paying over the odds for a set that will be available at its regular retail price again relatively soon. All in all, I think that the Gingerbread AT-AT is a delicious addition to the LEGO Star Wars theme, and I hope that this set's success encourages LEGO to take more risks with LEGO Star Wars sets going forward. If you have managed to stick around to the end of this video, I'd like to thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video and would like to see more just like it, then please consider liking this video and subscribing if you haven't already to see my future videos. With all of that being said, I've been Dave, and I hope that you have a great day.